Hello, my dear students. How are you all? Hope all is well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also well. Before starting my today's lecture, I would like to introduce myself. I am Shabrin Shupriti, lecturer, Department of Biology. Welcome to today's science class. Today, I am going to discuss some topics from chapter 3. Chapter 3 is all about heart. Today, I am going to discuss a structure of a heart, functions of a heart, and blood circulation. Okay, let's get started. Dear students, you already know that today I am going to discuss about heart. So let's get started. First of all, I would like to discuss about a structure of heart. Heart is a pump machine of blood circulatory system. It circulates blood by expansion and contraction. The heart of human beings lies in the middle of the two lungs and above the diaphragm. The broader part, this is broader part of heart is in the upper part, and the pointed part is in the lower part of the body. Heart is covered, total heart is covered with two-layered pericardium. There is pericardial fluid between the two layers. This helps heart to contract. There are four chambers. There are four chambers in a human heart. Number 1, right atrium. Number 2, left atrium. Number 3, right ventricle. And number 4, left ventricle. The upper two chamber is called right and left atrium, and the lower two chambers are called the left and right ventricle. Right ventricle and left ventricle. The atriums are divided by interarticular septum. There is an interarticular septum present between right atrium and left atrium, and ventricles are divided by interventricular septum. The wall of atrium is thin. And the wall of ventricle is thick and muscular. The wall of ventricle is thick and muscular, that we can see. This is the wall of ventricle. Okay, there is a superior vena cava and inferior vena cava with right atrium. Superior vena cava and inferior vena cava are adjusted with right atrium. There are four pulmonary veins with the left ventricle. And the pulmonary arteries, this is pulmonary artery, or originates from the right ventricle. Pulmonary arteries originate from right ventricle, and the aorta originates from left ventricle. Pulmonary arteries originate from right ventricle, and aorta originates from left ventricle. Okay, that was a structure of a heart. Now I am telling about functions of heart. We know that the blood circulatory system of human body is formed by heart, vein, artery and capillary. The human heart continuously expands and contracts and circulates blood through veins and arteries. The spontaneous contraction of blood is called systole, and spontaneous expansion is called diastole. It is mentionable that when the atrium goes to systole, then the ventricle is in diastole. Okay. Thus, the heart circulates blood by systole and diastole in the human body. At that time, the oxygenated blood reach from left ventricle. Oxygenated blood. Okay, to aorta, to aorta. Okay, oxygenated blood reach from left ventricle to aorta, and carbon dioxide rich blood from right ventricle. Carbon dioxide rich blood from right ventricle to pulmonary artery. To pulmonary artery. Okay. Blood is circulated by different arteries and sub-arteries of different capillary of the body, and they supply nutrient and oxygen to the cell. On the other hand, carbon dioxide rich blood is transferred to pulmonary need from pulmonary aorta. Blood receives oxygen from the lungs and forces it to the left atrium through pulmonary vein. That you can see, left atrium through pulmonary vein. Pulmonary vein, oxygen is come from to lungs. And carbon dioxide rich blood again reaches to the atrium from capillary to different veins and vena cava. The heart circulates blood to the different parts of the body by expansion and contraction in a rhythmic way. Okay, now I am going to discuss about heartbeat. Heart is like a pump machine. It is an automatic pump that beats in our body for all the time in a rhythmic way. This beating is called the heartbeat. Blood is circulated to our body by heartbeat. Heartbeat is a complex system. Human heart is myogenic. That is, it contracts and expands without any external force. That's why it's called myogenic control. The whole process of continuous beating of the heart is called cardiac cycle. The atrium and ventricle are related to the expansion and contraction of heart. This cardiac cycle is related to expansion and contraction of the heart. Cardiac cycle consists of 4 steps. Now I am telling about the cardiac cycle, how the heartbeat produced. Number A, diastole of atrium. During this time, 2 atriums, right and left atrium, 2 atriums remain in expanded. As a result, carbon dioxide rich blood from the whole body comes to the right atrium. Carbon dioxide from the whole body comes to the right atrium to superior and inferior vena cava. Superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Okay, carbon dioxide comes from body, whole body to the right atrium. And oxygen rich blood from lungs. Oxygen rich blood from lungs comes to left atrium through pulmonary vein. Okay, oxygen related blood comes from 2 lungs through pulmonary vein in left atrium. This is called diastole of atrium. Number 2, systole in atrium. When the atriums are filled, with blood, they contract and then blood is sent to the ventricle, and that blood is sent to the ventricle. Carbon dioxide rich blood from the right atrium comes to the right ventricle, and oxygen filled blood from the left atrium comes to the left ventricle. Okay, carbon dioxide rich blood comes right ventricle and oxygen rich blood comes to the left ventricle. This stage is called systole in atrium. Now let's see systole of ventricle. Ventricles contract when they are filled with blood. Right ventricle filled with carbon dioxide rich blood and left ventricle filled with oxygen rich blood. At this stage, the tricuspid and bicuspid valves remain closed. That you can see, this is tricuspid valve and this is bicuspid valve. Remain closed. And semilunar valve remains open. We can see this is semilunar valve. Tricuspid closed and bicuspid closed and semilunar valves are open. At the time of systole of ventricle and the closing time of valve, the first sound of heartbeat is called love. At this time, oxygenated blood from the left ventricle enters into aorta and carbon dioxide filled blood from right ventricles entered into lung artery, that means pulmonary artery. From aorta, blood is circulated by different arteries, sub-arteries, different capillaries different capillaries of the body, and they supply nutrients and oxygen to the body's tissue. On the contrary, carbon dioxide rich blood is transferred to pulmonary net from pulmonary aorta. Blood receives oxygen from lungs and forced into the left atrium through pulmonary vein. Okay. Carbon dioxide rich blood again reaches the atrium from capillary through different veins and vena cava. Number 4, our last stage is diastole of ventricle. Diastole means is from expansion. The diastole of ventricle starts just after the systole of ventricle. Diastole of ventricle starts just after the systole of ventricle. At this stage, blood from atrium again begins to normally fill the ventricle. Blood from atrium again begins to normally fill the ventricle. At the time of diastole, at the closing time of valve, the second sound is called dove. Okay. So, the sounds of the heart are the systole of ventricle, the sound creates love, and the diastole of ventricle is called dove. So, a heartbeat is composed of a systole and a diastole. It takes 0.8 seconds. The heartbeat of a healthy person is 70 to 100 per minute. This beat can be counted by a radial artery of the wrist of our hand. This sound. Okay. That was our class. Today I am discuss about heart and structure of heart and functions of heart. Okay, let's see our next day's SW. Students, our today's SW is what do you mean by heartbeat and describe the circulation of blood with figure. That was our science class from chapter 3 about heart and function of heart. See you again. Be safe and be healthy. Goodbye.